Hi, welcome to your channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I'm your host, Dr. Ghosh, and I'm back today with another awe inspiring story for all of you. Friends, for those of you who are coming on to the first time to my channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant, let me share a brief history about the channel with you. We started the YouTube channel in May 2020 to inspire and motivate, keeping in view the fact that mankind was facing its greatest battle against the infamous COVID 19 virus. And today on YouTube, where we share with you the best stories of mankind, the stories of mankind at its very best, we have 495 subscribers. On Facebook, which is a buy invite only group, we have 813 members, and on WhatsApp we have an additional 190 members. Both Facebook and WhatsApp are by invite only groups. Our mission is to change the thought process and inspire the present and future generations to live by human principles and moral values such as integrity, respect, diversity, humanity, love. These principles are etched in stone and never change. And living by these principles is the shortcut to success. I'm not saying that if you don't live by these principles, you'll never achieve success. You may, but it is a slippery slope to failure. Not living by human values may give you success for a short period of time, but you are bound to fail in the long run. Our mission, as I said earlier too, is to inspire everyone to live by these values. Coming back to our story, could I say that I consider myself a very tough nut, coming from a family of three generations of defense personnel in the Army and Air Force, and having lived in a services environment for over 25 years of my life. I consider myself a tough nut, both mentally and physically. But the story I am sharing with you today moved me to tears and restored my own faith in humanity. I have shared with you many stories, met many people, and interacted and read about many people who are a beacon to humanity for their having lived by the eternal principles and human values. But nothing in my 50 years of life has moved me so much as the story of baby Hope, who became the youngest organ donator in the world in 2015. And the story of courage, love, and humanity of her parents, Emma and Andrew Lee, and her elder sister, 4-year-old Maddie. This is the story of love, courage, determination, humanity. This is a story from 2015. Andrew Lee and Emma Lee were about 32 years old, and they had a young daughter, 4-year-old Maddie. Now they wanted more children, so they went in for IVF treatment, and they were overjoyed when the doctor told them that they had twins. In the 13th week of pregnancy, one of the twins, who was later to be called as Hope, was diagnosed with anencephaly, in the 13th week of pregnancy, which results in the skull not developing properly. The doctors advised Andrew and Emma Lee to go in for medical termination of pregnancy, as the baby had a very slim chance of living beyond a few hours. But young Andrew and Emma Lee, along with their 4-year-old daughter Mary, made a decision to continue with the pregnancy, not for any other reason, but so that they could donate her organs and help others who needed organs, who were in the last stages of their life. They named the baby Hope, in the hope that this baby will bring life and sustain life for others. Hope Lee and her twin brother Josh were born at Edinburgh Hospital in Cambridge. Young Hope Lee was all of 2 pounds, and her twin brother Josh was a perfect baby at 5 pounds. Young baby Hope died in 74 minutes post being delivered and became the youngest organ donation baby in the world. They took young baby Hope's kidneys and livers to donate to people who were in need of organ transplant. Emma, Andrew, and Mary Lee did not leave young baby Lee's bedside for the 74 minutes that she was alive. They hardly spoke. All they were doing was cuddling the young baby. Andrew Lee says just before she died, she bent her fingers around my finger and I broke down. Emma and Andrew Lee also go on to say that there was an adult lady out there who isn't doing very well, and so a lot of good came out of baby Hope being delivered. They say they were distraught, but we didn't want baby Hope to die in vain, and hence the decision to donate her organs. They go on to say, today baby Hope is still living inside someone else, and it helps with the grief. It has taken a lot of the pain away. Of losing baby Hope. Her twin brother, baby Josh, is now 5 years old and continues to do well in life. The organ donation agency NHS blood and transplant head Mrs. Sally Johnson says it's exceptional for a very young babies to become organ donors. We are very grateful to Emma and Andrew for such a courageous decision and to offer a chance to others to live at a time of great personal loss. Emma Lee, when asked much later about it, said she was inspired by the example of baby Teddy Holston of Cadref, who was previously the youngest donor at 100 minutes after birth in 2014, who had donated the heart valves and kidneys. Friends, losing a baby is not an easy task. To get through this crisis takes a lot of doing. And for youngsters such as Andrew Lee, Emma Lee, who are all of 32 years old, along with their young daughter Maddie, who's all of 4 years old, to have taken this decision, knowing that young baby Hope would die within a few hours or days of being born, to deliver her despite being an option to medically terminate the pregnancy so that she could give life to others through organ donation is a I'm at a loss of words, is a decision of courage, of humanity, of love, of respect, of thinking of others despite being in great personal crisis. And it's not everyone who can be Emma and Andrew Lee, who decided to bring a baby into this world so that she could give life to others. They are a shining beacon to humanity, of love, of courage, of humanity itself, an example to mankind of the eternal human principles. Friends, we all cannot be young Maddie, Andrew, and Emily. But yes, in our own way, we can contribute to the world. I am a strong proponent of the concept of difference to one, which means, well, we all cannot make a difference to lakhs of people. We can all make a difference to one person in our community. Mankind is facing its biggest battle against the infamous COVID 19 virus. And it's times such as these where those of us who are relatively unaffected by this virus should make a difference to someone in our community who has been ravished by this virus, either medically or economically. Your act of kindness will go a long way in mankind's winning its battle against this infamous COVID 19 virus. Could I request all of you who are hearing this inspirational story, which has restored my own faith in humanity and moved me to tears, to kindly share this video with your friends and family so that they too are inspired to make a difference in their lives and live by the eternal human values and principles. Till we meet again with another awe-inspiring story to move you, to challenge you, to make you think again. Good luck, all the best, stay safe.